I'm a.
Wait, hold
Let me
on.
see. We almost there. We number 2 on the heat list. We almost
You
there. We are
almost
not
there.
quite there. We at 4 stars. I will not read the entire report until we get there, but I'm gonna start from the beginning. Well, I've
You
already
like
read. I'm gonna read
three
again.
out, like 2K away from 5 stars. Like two and two
Shut
K
the
from
door,
five.
portion. All right.
Oh, y'all want me to
Felonious
do a
assault
3 now?
slash domestic arrest report.
Um,
Domestic violence. Felonious assault. No. Run you up and then maybe. When we get to a box, we could do a panel. We can show visuals when we get to a box.
Not about
Okay, let me
5
try
stars,
it again.
right?
Yes, we almost there.
we almost
Let me
there.
see. Yeah, 3 shields. I know y'all got 3 shields in y'all.
I
Especially for
go.
some information that every other broadcaster would be using. 5 stars ain't too much to ask for. Run my girl up. All right, I'm going to start from the beginning, guys. Felonious assault, domestic arrest report, domestic violence, felonious assault. The location, Thomas house, arrested, Muriel. The victim, Thomas. Relationship, married. Text was Van Gorder.
Damn.
Now, 125 and I, Officer Patterson, were dispatched to Curry Ave in regards to a domestic violence incident. Upon arrival, I made contact with Thomas Stinson, the victim, at the front door of the location. My partner and I spoke with Thomas outside while Officer Verbeek and Officer Mancini spoke with his wife, Mary Rumsey, inside the location. Thomas stated that at approximately 8:50 hours, he and Muriel had a verbal altercation in regards to their living situation. Thomas stated that Muriel told him on a previous date that she is bipolar. Thomas stated that they were arguing in the front room of the location. Thomas stated that during their verbal altercation, Muriel went to the bedroom and retrieved a machete.
Thank you.
Thomas stated that when
Thank you.
Muriel came back to the front room area, she was holding the machete with the blade resting on her shoulder.
That bitch
Thomas stated
crazy.
that he and Muriel continued to argue, but Muriel did not threaten him just yet. Thomas stated that Muriel eventually returned to the bedroom and put the machete away. Thomas stated he recovered the machete from the bedroom and hid it in the lower level of the home, in fear that Muriel might obtain it and assault him with it. Thomas stated that this is not the first time that Muriel has tried to use said weapon against him. Thomas stated that after he placed the machete in the lower level, he stayed in the lower level and dialed 911 due to fear that Muriel may cause harm to him. We have that 911 call on the way as well, guys. Thomas stated that as he was in the lower level, he heard Muriel begin to throw things on the main level of the location. Thomas stated that he was
Stop,
not
stop,
injured
stop,
and did
stop.
not need
Hey,
medical
hey,
treatment
hey,
at this
hey.
time. Yes,
Time out,
yes,
Yami. Check that
yes.
comment. I'm with my husband right now, and he's not pressing charges. That's okay. You're
Oh,
with your husband right now. Screenshot that
I'm
comment,
calling.
and you
Screenshot that comment.
call the
Send it to me
police
now.
right now. Call the police
Yep.
right
And
now.
send them.
Okay, I just
I'm.
screenshot.
I have Detective Martinez on the line. Don't you? Oh, y'all together? Oh, say no more. Thomas, you're gonna catch yourself a charge too. You're gonna go from the victim to the motherfucking predator in a hot second. Say no more, Muriel. We still gonna read this report,
Uh,
honey.
don't read no more report. You go ahead. You go ahead and call the police. We can hold a line.
Okay. Say no more. Let me hit. I'm about to call Lily
Where
right now
she
because you know I
at?
got her main line.
Where she at?
Yeah. I'm sending it to you right now.
Somebody send me the screenshot.
I did. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
In
Yeah, Martina
on
wants to see
BIGO.
this. Okay. I'm gonna mute real quick. I'm gonna use my other
She
phone.
keep on doing dumb shit. That's what dumb criminals get. Get you every time, bitch. You ain't got through with playing with BIGO. We love to play games.
Yep,
But
Martinez not at
Jackie
her desk,
Brown, this is
but
the
I
this
left
is
her a
the
message,
crazy
and
thing,
yes, it
Jackie
is a no
Brown.
contact order. They
But
should not be
this
together.
is the crazy thing, Jackie Brown. We if she was in the window earlier, we told her exactly what Jackie Brown said earlier. I mean, oh, not Jackie Brown. We told her exactly what the detective said earlier. if they caught together, she was going back to jail because of the no contact order.
Yes,
Regardless of if he was gonna press charges or not, it's a no contact
it's a
order
no
as
contact
long as
order.
that case is open.
Yep, that is a fact. So Muriel, just know, I did leave her a
Dumbest criminal
message, and
alive.
y'all, everybody that was in here earlier, seen how fast she hit me back. She's not playing. She's not playing with you, honey. So yeah,
You can
Muriel,
still
hop in
be
the queue.
married all you want. Still be married. And that is one of her foo-foo pages.
Y'all, what she saying in the comments? I don't see her crunchy ass.
You must got that pay. Oh, she got you blocked. She must got you blocked, woman. She say, I'm still
Oh,
married. She said, I'm not. Wait, let me find the other one. She said
girl,
something
you're
about
in a
I'm not going
miserable ass
live.
marriage. Some of us been married 15, 20 years and ain't never been to jail for no domestic violence. We would never violate our man and throw our hands or a machete or none of that shit because we were married to real men. What are we jealous of, Muriel? Your miserable
Thank
ass
you.
marriage? That nigga, this how you know that nigga don't love you. He called 911 on you on your motherfucking birthday.
She said, I'm not going live. LOL. Still have my
We
husband.
don't want you
That
live. We don't need
we
you
don't
live. We
need
got
you
the truth
live.
right
We
here,
got the
baby.
thank you.
And if
We
you
got
with
all
that
the proof
man, you
we
going to jail.
need.
Dummy. Thank you for this proof right here. I'm sending it to Detective Martinez.
Yep,
Ho.
the state picking it up.
Facts. The state absolutely picked it up. There is a no contact order. They are not to be together. Not in that house or any other house. So,
So okay, go ahead, finish now. You can go ahead and finish.
okay. Thomas stated,
Exactly,
now keep
Melanie.
in mind, y'all,
What they
did
just
y'all hear me
talking about.
read? Y'all want me to start it over? Did y'all hear me read that Thomas stated that was not the first time she threatened him with that machete?
That's probably how the dumb bitch hand got cut.
Exactly. Thomas stated Muriel eventually returned to the bedroom and put the machete away. He stated he recovered the machete from the bedroom and hid it in the lower level of the home in fear that Muriel might obtain it and assault him with it. Thomas stated that this is not the first time that Muriel has tried to use a weapon against him.
Hold on, y'all. The
Thomas stated
detective want to know is they at Thomas' house? What
Oh, ain't
location
no
they
cat.
at?
she
That bitch
alleged
gonna tell
she's
on
at his
herself.
house.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let me
And
go on mute because
whoever,
I
the
don't want them
unit
to
that
hear
went
me.
out there earlier said it appeared to be nobody home. So they must just be in here with the shit locked up.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let me. I want to hear you.
she just said she had a doctor's appointment. So that would make sense because the the detective said that the unit said there's nobody home. Doesn't appear to be anybody home.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
either way, keep on
She didn't
lying,
get caught.
Muriel.
She didn't
Exactly.
get caught.
We on your ass.
Uh-huh. So all you gotta do is tell them that they been together today.
Right. Thomas stated that after he placed the machete in the lower level, he stayed in the lower level and dialed 911 due to fear that Muriel may cause harm to him. We are so jealous you got a man that's scared of you. Ugh. I wouldn't even want no weak ass nigga like that. Thomas stated that as he was in the lower level, he heard Muriel begin to throw things on the main level of the location. Thomas stated that he was not injured and he did not need medical treatment at the time. Muriel was arrested for domestic violence, felonious assault, and transported to WPD jail for booking by Officer Verbeek. Thomas permitted my partner and I into the location where I observed miscellaneous items scattered throughout the kitchen floor. I observed there to be a garbage can knocked over in the kitchen as well. Thomas guided me to where he stored the machete on the lower level. I observed a black handle and a machete with a black handle and a black sheath in a cupboard next to the dryer. I notified dispatch for an evidence tech to make the location. I provided Thomas with a WPD report number in regard to this incident, along with a domestic violence rights form and a PPO form. Thomas stated he did not wish to fill out a written statement. I advised Thomas to follow up with our detective bureau in regard to this incident and that he can retrieve an official copy for this report at WPD Records Office. Okay, Officer was on the scene of an assault report and requesting that I photograph and recover a machete. I
Y'all,
photographed the
wait a
scene
minute. Y'all,
location.
we need one more K. 1K, y'all. And we'll be at 10K. Y'all slacking. What's going on?
That's right. Run my girl up. Run my girl up.
One more K.
Arrestee Muriel Crumsey. Now, this is the statement in regards to Muriel. Run my girl up now.
All right, you can wait.
Ask that bitch how her ankle doing. When y'all see that bitch, kick that bitch in her motherfucking
Thank
ankle.
you.
Okay.
Crust ass, broke down ass bitch. Everything on that bitch body broke down from a motherfucking head to a fucking toe.
I ain't never heard her talk like that. Oh my God, I don't compete. What is getting into you,
I
girl?
know.
What that bitch say she mad? We mad cause she got a man. Bitch, I didn't had a man. I didn't have, I'ma say it like you
Y'all,
cause
that
bitch, you can't
probably
talk.
ain't even her.
I didn't had, that's that bitch fool. Bitch, I done had men's. And bitch, I have a real man that bitch
Y'all
I done been
screenshot
married to for
everything she's
18
saying and send it to
motherfucking years.
Thomas.
I done been married to for
Everything she's
18
saying, send it to
motherfucking
Thomas'
years.
sister
Bitch, get
too.
like me.
Thank you, the one and the only.
Bitch, I've been married for
Yes.
18 fucking years. Bitch, we don't have no fucking
Okay.
problems like you going back and forth to jail for motherfucking
Thank
domestic
you, baby.
violence. And bitch, I ain't got to
Right.
beg a man. I ain't got to beg a man to do nothing for me for fucking my motherfucking birthday.
Right.
Right. And do you know how many niggas, bro,
Tell
if
her again.
anything, that if they was gonna call the police,
Tell
they
her
would have did it the
again.
next day. How a nigga gonna call them on your birthday? You know that nigga
Bella
don't love
Dollar,
you.
he holler,
He gonna
he gonna
need
leave me.
me. He gonna need me. He gonna need me.
That fucking wig
He
sitting
gonna
on top
leave
of your
me.
head look like a fucking helmet.
Yes.
The fucking baby
Oh,
hair sticking from under there
50
look like
shades of
fucking
gray ass
antennas.
bitch. 50 shades of motherfucking gray. Bitch, fuck you.
You
listen.
fucking crack. I'ma say I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, say you wasn't on crack, but you fucking crackhead. What was the paraphernalia that you had on you that they should have fucking charged you with? You fucking crackhead.
Right.
Once a fucking dope fiend, always a fucking dope fiend. But bitch, the next time they catch you, bitch, I bet you they gonna charge you with it. You always want to talk about
Go
somebody fucking
off.
eating that fucking cum bucket. Who gives a fuck if something you act like that's the fucking
Right.
that's the
Boils,
only thing a
warts, and
man
boo
can
boos.
do for you? That's the best thing that's going in your life is for a man to fucking eat your coochie. Girl,
Right.
that's the only exciting thing.
What happened to your 100 a plate dinner? That nigga sent you to
Mm-hmm.
the jail to go get you a jail meal. He
Mm-hmm.
don't fuck with
Yeah.
you.
Uh-huh.
Now, at
Uh-huh.
9/11 hours, Officer Verbeek working beat 50, along with A21, Officer Correct, were dispatched to Curry Ave, right? For domestic violence, an incident involving a knife. Officers arrived on the scene and made contact with a male, Thomas Stinson. He was at the front door. He was waiting for them at the door. Okay, not only did he call, but he followed through. Thomas stepped out and spoke to Officer Correct and Patterson in the driveway. Officer Mancini and myself stepped aside in the front living room and spoke to the female half,
His
Muriel
name
Crumsey, who
Mancini.
was visibly upset and crying and emotional. Yes, bitch, Mancini, Officer Mancini. I
Oh, that
miss
make
that.
me miss
Right, ain't that
Miss
cool?
Pastor.
I
Officer
know. And y'all think I'm
Mancini.
lying. I gotta show y'all because I swear I am not making this up, bitch. Officer Mancini. Where is it? Right there. Officer Mancini. I ain't making this up, y'all. Shout
Wow.
out to P. So anyway, Muriel stated she noticed the security code to the alarm was changed. I know ain't none of us here that
Wait,
got a
what
man.
you say?
Our men
What
would
was
never change the
changed?
code and not
Wait,
tell
what
us.
was saying? Oh, what was
Muriel
changed?
stated she noticed
The
the
alarm
security code
code. Oh,
to the
bitch, it
alarm
locked
was
out.
changed,
Bitch,
and she
you
was
locked
unable to
out.
let their puppy out to use the bathroom, which caused an
Ooh,
accident. Okay?
mm-hmm. You
Muriel
locked out,
stated
bitch.
she noticed the security code, so he didn't even tell her. He waited for that bitch to find out while her motherfucking self. We so jealous. Okay. Anyway, the code to the alarm was changed and she was unable to let their puppy out to use the bathroom, which caused an accident in the house from the dog. Muriel was questioning Thomas
Oh,
and
she
a
did. She
heated
went to
argument
court
started.
today. She went to
Muriel
court
stated
today,
it was
y'all.
her birthday and got even more upset over the fact that Thomas had canceled their dinner reservations. Knowing damn well they ain't
Denied.
never had no reservations. Right. Bitch ain't had no dinner reservations. Anyway, Muriel stated she started throwing items around in the dining/kitchen area, but nothing directly at Thomas. When asked if the altercation was physical, Muriel stated, "No, I was on him. Talk to me." Okay, that's in quotation. So that's what she said. And did a shrugging motion with her arms. Muriel stated her and Thomas had been married since July 7th of this year and had been living together. Muriel also stated she was pregnant with Thomas's child. A21 advised Muriel was to be arrested for aggravated DV. Myself
Thank
and Officer
you.
Mancini advised Muriel she was under arrest for domestic violence and she was placed in handcuffs and secured in my scout car. Muriel was transported to WPD jail where female officer K conducted a search. Mm, run my bitch up. Muriel, you had the birthday you deserved, bitch. She had the birthday she deserved. Muriel was then turned over to jail staff. Due to Muriel being so upset and crying, she would not answer any of the booking medical questions. This bitch was in there acting a fool, y'all.
Thank you, Miss Reddington.
Evidence.com was labeled in my evidence under my report card.
Thank you,
Alleged
Kristen.
injured
Thank you,
prisoner at
baby.
the WPD jail. So y'all,
Thank
Muriel went
you.
there acting a motherfucking fool to the point where they had to send this bitch to the motherfucking
Thank
hospital.
y'all.
While processing another
What's
prisoner
up,
at
love?
approximately 20-35 hours, officers heard female prisoner Muriel Crumsey screaming. When we brought the other prisoner back to A block, I spoke with Crumsey, who stated she was so excited while talking on the phone to her friend. She started jumping up and down
I don't
and
care. And I'm
rolled
saying
her
thank you.
and
Get the
rolled
fuck
her
out my
right
room.
ankle. Crumsey was screaming and crying loudly. Officers did not know any visible injury. I called
Get
Sergeant
them
Johnson,
bitches
who
up out of here.
responded
They
to
don't. They
jail.
ain't gifted
After
shit.
speaking with Crumsey, Sergeant Johnson advised me to have WFD respond to the jail. At 2000 hours, I did a cell check. At that time, Crumsey was crying but made no complaint of any injury. She was transported to the hospital, Squad 4. Blue team completed and sent to watch commander. On 9/21/23 at approximately 20:58, Officer Sadak and I, Officer Bliss, responded to WPD jail for transporting Muriel to Ascension Macomb. Per jail staff, Muriel was on the phone and became excited and started jumping up and down and hurt her right foot. I rode with WFD to the hospital while Officer Sadak followed. Muriel was treated. Muriel was discharged and transported back to the jail. Dispatch 953 conducted. That's the detective calling me, but it ended. She probably gonna call right back. So if she called back, y'all, I'll just be right back. I'm after I get off the phone with her. All right, Muriel was discharged and transported back. A female search. Muriel was turned over to the jail personnel. So Muriel acted a motherfucking fool, act like she was injured. This girl was fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Ew, Muriel, you write like a fucking kindergartner.
I told
Girl,
y'all.
I know damn well you ain't signed your name like this on a motherfucking. Oh my goodness. Why would she write like that on an official document? You dotting your eyes with hearts and shit, bitch. You're fucking slow. Wow, she's slow.
The
I
report
can't wait to
didn't
show
say
her
he
on
had
his
the
birthday.
remark. The report didn't say he had no marks on him, but I think because their weapon was involved, that's why I asked. When
Hmm. Yeah, because it doesn't say he was beat the fuck up or nothing. But she was acting a damn fool and they're raising that. And she when they seen her trash his house, they probably was like, "Oh no, this bitch gotta go."
and she probably was in a rage when they got there.
Yeah,
Oh, but
because they
because she
said
didn't
she.
have the code to the door, and she couldn't go out to eat that $100 plate. I'm gonna get down, Queen, Black Queen, so you can come up.
Muriel, tell Muriel to come up so we can laugh at that black, big, walking, wart boiled bitch. Them boo-boos and droobles on her lips. Big dirty bitch. Talking about somebody jealous. Of what, bitch? Your nigga sent you to jail for your birthday. He seen how you dressed to go to the public park and he said, I would never take your ugly ratchet ass out in public.
Give me
Niggas,
2 minutes, Candy. Let me tell this bitch about herself real
go off,
quick.
bitch.
Because
Go off, ho.
you said that you was better than us and that you sit up high and you look down at us peasants, bitch. But you the real peasant hoe. You sitting up in that motherfucking house, bitch. That man scared of you, bitch. He wants you up out of his house, bitch. But instead of you leaving gracefully as the baby doll that you say you are, hoe, you sat up in there and antagonized that man with a motherfucking instrument, bitch. You are the lowest of the lowest, hoe. That man scared of you, don't want to do with you. And best, guess what, y'all? What we all been saying. That's not Thomas' baby. And bitch, I've been telling everybody that Thomas, no, that's not his baby. You've been playing on that man's top. You've been trying to play on our top, bitch. You ain't who you say you are. I don't even know who the fuck named you Muriel. You sound like a country
Watch the
a country
cursing.
bitch from the
They'll ban
outback
me.
house.
Yeah,
Whew.
they'll ban me from the cursing.
Okay, okay. You better be lucky, bitch, because I've been wanting to catch you. You better be so lucky I've been wanting to catch you. You sitting up in here in these comments. I'm going to not even curse because I know how to not curse. But you sitting up in these comments trying to act like you better than us, laughing and keying and ha-ha, and girl, you know you not with that man. You know you sitting at your house on that nasty ass. So, ooh, I cussed again. I'm going to get down.
Go ahead on that nasty sofa, like you said. That the rat
I
been
love you,
sitting
Black.
in.
Go off.
Okay, I
Anybody
don't
else in
know
the
who Boo Boo
congregation got a
is, and
couple
I don't know
words?
who.
I will. I'm gonna read the full report, but y'all gonna have to run my girl up. I'm sorry, we can't hear.
We can't
Wait,
hear
what'd you
you.
say, babe? You sound low. Read it again. I sure will. When
I
when
got
April
here.
gets
I got.
to 12K, I will. I got you.
Okay, who's this right here? A boss lady.
Yes, every few thousand beings, I will read it over again. But we gotta be fair here, and y'all know where y'all heard it first. Yes. My girl
Period.
was
Period.
banned for a couple of days. She a little behind on her quota. So if y'all got it, go ahead and bless my boo. Even if it's just beans. It ain't but 40 cents. I know she good for $1.
Period.
She at his house. Oh, it's okay. I already contacted Detective Martinez and let her know because when I talked to her today, she did let me know that there is in fact a no contact order, and it doesn't matter that Thomas didn't want to write a written report, even if he, says I don't want to press
Yeah, but
charges.
are
None of
you
that
for
matters.
sure she
There
there?
is a no contact order. If you're for sure she's there, I will call the detective back. But she said the detective said that a unit went by there and it looks like nobody's home.
Mm.
So that was like a little while ago this morning when I was on the phone with her. Yeah, she's there. Okay, say no more. Be right back.
Well, Mario, I couldn't be more disappointed. You had every opportunity to stay off this app and to go on with your life and get your stuff together.
Oh, she
But
went live.
for some reason, you want to prove yourself to all these strangers and act a fool and show that you can do what the next person can't. And everybody tried to tell you, everybody tried to talk to you, but you done got your behind in a sling this time.
She
You
live
ain't,
now at Thomas' house.
oh, really? In the house, huh? She say she the wife and she could be up in there and can't nobody stop her, not even the police. Mm.
Oh well.
Okay, I'm sorry, Detective Martinez wants any evidence of her boasting on social media about them being together. So if y'all can send me that, if you happen to call any screenshots or little screen record, anything under a minute,
I got the screenshot and I
she
posted
wants
it
it a minute or less.
on my page part. Anybody can go
Oh,
look
she's
at it.
live right now? Okay, y'all
Hmm.
send me screen record or whatever. She mentioned she's with Thomas at his house, any of that. Even if it's longer than a minute, I could break it up for y'all. She wants it to be a minute and less clips. I'm on her ass.
Oh, she was on BIGO on live. Wow.
Okay, it ain't no swear. I got Martina's direct line, and I also got the line to her desk as well as her extension. They're not playing with
I
her.
don't feel sorry
They
for
said they
Thomas
don't
ass
play that
either. He
shit.
getting what he
They don't play
deserves.
that in Macomb County. Yeah, he's getting what he deserves.
Thomas probably
Absolutely.
not there. He might be letting her stay there because that's her address. You see what I'm saying? He probably at his family house. What's up, Black Beauty?
Well, the report states that Thomas told them directly that he was not leaving his home and she had a home to go to. So she's not to
Yummy,
go back there.
yummy candy. Did you see what
Yes.
what's it called said? DJ said, "How did they send it to you?" I think they recorded it and they want to know how to send it to you.
Oh,
DJ.
oh, okay. Y'all can either, well, yeah, this is not, I don't like getting videos on here. So my IG is Yum Candy. Yum Candy at IG. Just one
April, you gotta
I.
drop me.
Yeah,
April,
send
can you
me the
drop me?
clip and
Oh,
I'll send it
I'm
right
sorry,
over
baby.
to her.
It's okay. I seen it.
I'm gonna send an official email as well to her personal line.
Mirrors, you think you so cute and so smart, girl. You's a dummy, bitch. Okay? You gonna get locked back up for some dumb shit. And then you sitting here lying saying you at the doctor's appointment, stupid bitch, and you at this nigga's house. I can't wait for you to be behind bars again. You pregnant, stupid bitch. And it's not his baby, dummy. She's in the room, y'all, if y'all wanted to know.
I know we
Oh
see her
yeah, we
down
know.
there.
And Muriel, why Thomas told them people that you came there pregnant if that's his baby? Girl,
Wow.
girl. It's looking like Thomas cared a little more than you said he cared, my
Oh,
dear.
oh my God, girl, you still in here trying to gag us? You still trying to gag us? You're still trying to gag us. You
Mario, please
can't
keep trying
gag
to
us.
gag us.
Listen,
Every
you're
time you
fit
gag
to
us,
go
you
back
gag
to
yourself.
jail.
We here for it. Gag us some more, dummy. Keep gagging us.
That's my
Gag us
evil eye.
more. And she can't, I'm gonna sue because I told them people the truth, bitch. I told them I was your Israelite sister. So where's
But
the lie?
but listen though, he really told them people that that's not his baby. Listen, I don't care
Girl, you
if
told them
she
people
back
she
at the
came there
house.
pregnant.
I don't care if she back at the house. That's the gag for me. Cause I already
Girl.
knew. We already knew that.
Yes, I will be posting this in the Tomcats Discord only when my girl gets her due diligence. Okay. I have to wait for April. April say the word felonious assault. The location, Curry Ave. Arrested, Muriel Beth Crumsey. The victim, Thomas Earl Stinson. Relationship, married. Weapon used, machete. Evidence tech,
Oh
then
shit.
recorded.
1 second. Somebody been waiting a long freaking time that wants to come up. I don't know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's okay, April. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna let Yum Candy finish reading. I'll come back up.
Okay,
You,
baby. I'm
wow.
sorry. I
Wow.
apologize. I'm on too, y'all, at the same time trying to work this.
Okay. So
All
I'm
right.
going to read this
I know my
now.
son out of state, so I got to my baby.
Yeah. 21, correct, and I were dispatched to Curry Ave in regards to a domestic violence incident. Upon arrival, I made contact with Thomas Stinson, the victim, at the front door of the location. My partner and I spoke with Thomas outside while Officer Verbeek and Officer Mancini spoke with Muriel Crumsey inside. Thomas stated that at approximately 0850 hours, he and Muriel had a verbal altercation in regard to their living situation. Thomas stated that Muriel told him on a previous date that she is bipolar. Thomas stated that they were arguing in the front room of the location. Thomas stated that during their verbal altercation, Muriel went to the bedroom and retrieved a machete. Thomas stated that when Muriel came back to the front room area, she was holding the machete with the blade resting on her shoulder, looking crazy as the fuck. Thomas stated that he and Muriel continued to argue, but Muriel did not threaten him. Thomas stated that Muriel eventually returned to the bedroom and put the machete away. Thomas stated he recovered the machete from the bedroom and hid it in the lower level of the home, in fear that Muriel might obtain it and assault him with it. Thomas stated that this is not the first time that Muriel has tried to use said weapon against him. Thomas stated that after he placed the machete in the lower level, he stayed in the lower level and dialed 911 due to fear that Muriel may cause harm to him. Stay tuned to April. We do have that 911 call on the way. Thomas stated that as he was in the lower level, he heard Muriel begin to throw things on the main level of the location. Thomas stated that he was not injured and not need medical treatment. Muriel was arrested for domestic violence, felonious assault, and transported to WPD jail for booking by Officer Verbeek. Thomas permitted my partner and I into the location where I observed miscellaneous items scattered throughout the kitchen floor. I observed there to be a garbage can knocked over in the kitchen as well. Thomas guided me to where he stored the machete on the lower level. I observed a machete with a black handle and a black sheath in a cupboard next to the dryer. I notified dispatch for an evidence tech to make the location. I provided Thomas with a WPD report number in regard to the incident, along with a domestic violence rights form and a PPO form. Thomas stated he wished to fill out a written statement. I advised Thomas to follow up with our detective in regard to this incident. An official copy of the report at the WPD records office. On 9/21/23 at approximately 1000 hours, I responded to Curry on an ETU request. I arrived on scene and spoke with Officer Correct. See original report. Officer Correct was on scene of an assault report and requesting that I photograph and recover a machete. On 9/21/23 at 9:11 hours, I, Officer Verbeek, working B50 single unit along with A21 were dispatched to Curry Ave for a domestic violence incident involving a knife. Officers arrived on scene and made contact with a male, Thomas Stinson, at the front door. Thomas stepped out and spoke to Officer Correct and Patterson in the driveway. Officer Mancini and myself stepped inside the front living room and spoke to the female half, Muriel Crumsey, who was visually upset and crying and very emotional. Muriel stated she noticed the security code to the alarm was changed and was unable to let their puppy out to use the bathroom, which caused an accident in the house from the dog. Muriel was questioning Thomas and a heated argument started. Muriel stated it was her birthday and got even more upset over the fact that Thomas had canceled their dinner reservations. Muriel stated that she started throwing items around in the dining kitchen area, but nothing directly at Thomas. When asked if the altercation was physical, Muriel stated, "No, I was on him. Talk to me," and did a shrugging motion with her arms. Muriel stated her and Thomas had been married since July 7th of this year and had been living together. Muriel also stated she was pregnant with Thomas's child. The gag is Thomas told police she was pregnant when she got there. A21 advised Muriel, they didn't say the gag is or whatever, but you know. Muriel was transported to WPD jail where female officer conducted a search of Muriel. Muriel was then turned over to jail staff. Due to Muriel being so upset and crying, she would not answer any of the booking medical questions. Alleged injured prisoner at WPD jail on 9/21 at 20:40 hours. While processing another prisoner at approximately 20:35 hours, officers heard female prisoner Muriel Crumsey screaming. When we brought the other prisoner back to A block, I spoke with Crumsey, who stated she was so excited while talking on the phone to her friend that she started jumping up and down and rolled her right ankle. Crumsey was screaming and crying loudly. Officers did not note any visible injury. I called Sergeant Johnson, who responded to the jail. After speaking with Crumsey, Sergeant Johnson advised me to have WFD respond to the jail. At 2000 hours, I did a cell check. At that time, Crumsey was crying but made no complaint of any injury. Crumsey was transported to Ascension Hospital by WFD Squad 4, escorted by WPD officers. Blue team completed and sent to watch commander. On 9/21/23 at approximately 20:58, Officer Sadok and I responded to WPD jail for WFD transporting Muriel to Ascension Macomb. Per jail staff, Muriel was on the phone and became excited and started jumping up and down and hurt her right foot. I rode with WFD to hospital to the hospital while Officer Sadok followed. Muriel was treated. They have blanked out whatever the fucking finding was. Muriel was discharged and transported back to WPB jail. Dispatch conducted the female search and Muriel was turned over to jail personnel. Muriel was kept quarantined from other prisoners. Doesn't say why. I'm going to stop you right there. Whew. I'm going to stop you right there. Child. Now, I do have the 911 call on the way. I did request that. I also
Wait, so
requested a
you
911
just
call from
gagged
her
me?
other
You just gagged me when you said that he said she was pregnant when she already got there.
girl. Gag the fuck out of me, too.
Wait,
Why would he tell the officers that?
also fill them in on what the detective said about the paraphernalia. Also,
Oh, yes. When I told him, I said, my sister said she was the one assaulted, so she don't even know why she was the one in jail. The officer said, she was not treated bad by anybody. And if anything, she should be blessed that she did not get a resisting and assaulting officer's charge as well as a paraphernalia charge.
so we
Also
already
said
know
she was
that
fired. She was acting that.
we know that marijuana is legal. So what paraphernalia she could have had, y'all? Because they not gonna charge you with paraphernalia for a legal drug.
Right. Stated she is pregnant with Thomas's baby. Thomas stated Muriel was pregnant when she got there. Thomas,
No, Crystal, it's not in the report. That part out of the report. That's what the detective told Yummy over the phone when she was talking to her.
yes, this morning. And I have her direct line.
She been talking to her all.
Yes, honey. She said they were fighting over the alarm being changed. But Thomas said they were fighting over living arrangements. Thomas told them police that she has a home. He is not leaving his home.
Miss
Thomas
Judge, if
has
you
been made aware that there is a no contact order despite him not wanting to write a written report.
so if anybody catches her live and she's at Thomas' house, if you get a video of her showing that she's at Thomas' house, send the
Send it
video
in.
in because
Yum Candy at
detective
IG.
the detective needs it because they already said that she will be arrested.
Candy, the part
Yep.
about where she was already pregnant, read that part again. The way you
Okay.
say
Hold
the
on, let me to the
shit.
computer. I know I'm so messy. Y'all can tell I used to be the one when they used to be like, "Who want to read out loud?" I used to be like, "Me,
Yes.
me."
Hey, chick. What's up, chick? We got
Childish.
the police report now, chick.
Okay, hold on. Where is it? Muriel stated that her and Thomas had been married since July 7th of
Well,
this
y'all,
year and
come
had been
on. We
living
need to get on
together.
closer to this
Muriel
box.
also stated she was pregnant with Thomas's child. Thomas stated Muriel was pregnant when she got there. And I don't know why they didn't elaborate on that. Like, how you just gonna leave that and leave us hanging? Like, what was the conversation, sir? Tell us more. Like, you can't just say that and keep it moving and on to the machete. Like,
So
back it up.
that just confirms that he just really thinks that not his baby. So to me, that conversation, that fight is more than living arrangements.
Right.
That
And
fight was
she
more than
claims they
about
were
living
fighting
arrangements.
because he changed the code to the
So
alarm.
why did he change the code to the why did he change the code?
Yeah,
What
what
was his
argument
reason?
led up to that? Him wanting to change the
Mm-hmm.
code. Had to be an
Right.
argument
She
before
claimed they
that.
was fighting over the code being changed and that he canceled their her dinner reservations. But I guarantee you reservations. That bitch don't know nothing about no reservations. She, for God's sake, she thinks a nice restaurant is $100 a plate restaurant. That bitch is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, he said she was pregnant when she got there. That's it, y'all. They left us there. I want to add some shit on. You know I want to make some shit up, but I ain't gonna do that. They just left us right there, y'all. Yeah. This is tea.
Miriam, for your life to just continuously unfold in front of BIGO, like I say, you get gagged every time something happens. So in the comments, y'all, she said that she got her visitation back and she could see her kids. That's what she told us in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So, we gonna see how true that is. There was something else she said in the comments. Well, of course, she said her and Thomas back together, but she put her foot in her mouth with that because like the detective said, if they get caught together, her ass going to jail because that no contact order is in place until their case is, as long as their case is open.
Yep, she sure did. And this morning, before I even read the report, y'all, I
Hey
called and
y'all.
I had said to the detective, I said, my sister ain't been home, which means she's probably over there. And I don't think that's the safe place for her being able to fighting. And the detective said, oh, well, we can send a unit over there to see.
Yeah,
And
I
then
got
she
two
hit me
people
back
wanting to
and
come
she
up
said
real
the
quick.
unit said that it looks like nobody's home. But that was this morning. What time was that, y'all? When I first got on here, she said it looked like nobody was home. But that was like, what, noon, 11 a.m.? But I can definitely send her them receipts and have them check again. It ain't nothing to send somebody over there.
Yep. I got two videos of her at Thomas' house.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh, she's done for. Definitely hitting Martinez up.
Baby, that was quick. Y'all been on the case
Okay.
this morning. It was just
Hey,
what,
KK.
yesterday?
Hey,
Damn,
girl.
baby.
Yeah, you know I
BIGO
don't
is
Y'all
be
been
not
playing.
his
working it this
kid.
morning.
Wait, I guess so. Because in the
That
report
shit
it
was
says Thomas told the police officers that Muriel was pregnant when she got there. That's probably what the fucking argument was about.
Yep,
He
I was just
probably
about to
talked to his
say that.
family members and they probably put him down on her being pregnant.
well, if you think about it, that's probably why he's been so shitty to her this whole time. Cause he know that baby ain't
Mm-hmm.
his. That could be a reason why he's been treating her like shit. So
Yep.
so 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 he changed the code and he was getting ready to put her out and then she found out and that's how the argument started on her
Child,
birthday. That what
Girl.
happened?
we don't even fucking
I
know if
don't
that's how the
know.
argument
Oh,
started. But I
Yep, because Muriel said one thing and Thomas said another. Thomas said the fight was about living arrangement.
but y'all know of
Muriel
course
said it
she
was
gotta
about
be
him
there.
changing the code and canceling birthday reservations.
well, that could be true because we know how Muriel think. Thomas probably is telling the truth, but we know how Muriel think, how childish she is. To her, that's all that mattered about the argument was that he didn't take her nowhere for her birthday that he canceled. So they both could be right.
Listen,
No.
he gonna have to put her out.
Yeah,
Gonna go
but
legally. He gonna have to go and get some paperwork on her ass.
well, if he goes, okay, so that like we was talking about when you have like a domestic situation. I'm gonna be quick so I can get in because I know other people in the box. When you have a domestic situation, the police, they automatically give you that temporary restraining order. So what Thomas needs to do, all he needs to do to keep her away from the house for right now, is he needs to go back to court on whatever date that they say he needs to go back or go down there and apply for another restraining order. That will keep her away from that house while he
Right.
does the eviction process.
Right. And
So
the
that's what he
detective
needs
did
to
say
do.
that most likely when the court date comes up, that if he doesn't go to court, they'll just lift the no contact order. If he does go to court, he
Right,
has the option to make that a permanent protective order. But
right.
as of right now, until they go to court, it's a no contact order. Even if he says, I'm over it, I want my boo back home. They don't give a fuck. By
Ooh,
law, she
child,
cannot
y'all,
be
great,
with him.
great job,
Period.
ladies. Y'all really worked this one and got that piece. 'Cause that was quick. Good job,
Yes,
ladies.
ma'am.
Let me get down so other people can get up.
Yes, ma'am. Because you can request it online, but it takes 7 days. I hit the detective up directly. I said, look, look, my Israelite sister is in trouble. No, she said, what's your religion? I said, Israelite sister. And because she stressed her religion to them, because she said usually people don't even, um, they don't even put down, whatever it's called. But she stressed her religion to them. So legally, it's so, you know, she's a fucking Israelite. I'm her Israelite sister. They can't argue with me. She said she was an Israelite.
Crystal, court is November the 16th at 9 a.m. A day after my birthday.
Listen,
Mhm.
nothing is more important than Thomas saying that that's not his baby. That's period on top of period on top of period.
Exactly, Crystal.
That's what they probably was arguing about too.
Yeah, I'm
You
telling
see
you, it's
what
been
Crystal
going on.
said? Court is November the 16th, so they not supposed to be together. They haven't went to court yet.
Or what if they was fighting and he was like, "No, I don't want you partying and getting drunk with my baby," because she said, "You ain't gotta take me out. My girl gonna take me. We gonna go out." And then she was like, "This ain't even your baby. I came here pregnant."
Oh
Uh-uh.
yeah,
He
KK,
he
she was
told
just
her
here. KK, she was
he
just in
told
the
her last
comments
time
talking. She was just here, KK.
he
Yeah, she
told
was
her
here in the
he
op.
told he told her last time when she said she wanted to go out, he told her to go out
Christian ain't
by
the app.
herself. He don't
Candy,
care.
he her out. Yeah, he don't like her ass. That's why he kicked her ass. I don't think he knew it was her, cause that was a foo y'all. He said LOL.
And
I didn't even know it
April,
was
I
her.
love how kind you are. You want to look at the good in everybody, but I'm almost sure he knew that was her. Okay, he
Okay, we're
knew.
gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone.
Okay, yeah, leave it alone.
Yeah, but I'm saying
One second, Tristan.
we need to focus on Thomas saying that that's not his baby. That's the gag. That's the gag. We all been looking for him. We knew that he knew that that wasn't his baby. So that furthermore explains why she got pregnant in May and came to that man's house and tried to pin it on him and tried to hurry up and marry him. Take that man for
Hmm.
all he got, trying to think that he was going to, I don't know, coerce him into believing that was his baby. That man a little bit smarter than we think. Just a little bit.
Right.
Cause he
Maybe he
wasn't
not as slow as we thought he was.
no. And I knew because the way he treats her, that's not that's
Yeah.
it's impossible that that's his first baby,
He was
and he
always
acting
throwing
like
her
that.
shade. And
Yeah,
then she would swear he was talking about us and not for nothing. Listen, we done had a few kids, okay? Every child I had, my husband would not play that shit. Even though I'm totally capable to put a fucking crib together, it ain't nothing. He still was like, babe, you're doing
it's
too
the
much.
smoking and
Sit
the
the fuck
drinking and
down.
still wanting to party for me.
He gonna send you over there to that house to put all that furniture together. Hell no, that nigga that ain't his baby. He don't give a damn.
Yo,
Cause
did
Exactly.
nigga
Crystal
come
want to come
crazy
up
for
real
their
quick?
first child, especially.
Yes, Miss Means clock Thomas T, baby. I'm
Yes.
stacked.
But wait, y'all, how they just gonna state that and not follow up? Like y'all can't just put that in a report and keep it moving. Like we need answers. We want to know like how did he say it? Like what did
Because
he
that's
say
the
You
after?
hear
period.
me, Black
That's the
Queen?
period factor. It don't even matter how he said it and when he said it and was he crying or was he deranged? Was he in his right
Right.
mind? All that
Second,
matters is
Crystal.
He
I'm
said,
sorry, y'all. I'm gonna pay attention because I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm on my other phone with my son. We
oh,
trying
you
to figure this
"Yeah,
okay.
out now.
girl.
Yeah, all that matters is that he
If
said
somebody want to
what
come
we
up,
all
he
knew
was definitely
that
talking
that's not
low.
his baby and it's impossible.
No, baby.
Right."
It's
He
in the
said
police report.
Okay, did you
she
get it?
came
You
there
just read it
pregnant.
in the police report.
I told you I'm
Shut
on
up.
live.
I'm still with my husband.
It is.
Gag. No, bitch. The
Turn it
gag
down.
is he just told us that that's not his baby, and you've been screaming that that's his baby, and he knows it's his baby, and he can get a DNA test if he want to. Girl, and he's sitting over there
Right.
lying with your scandalous ass. Talking about, yeah, all men should get a DNA test.
Right. And if Thomas told him they argued about living arrangements, he probably trying to put that bitch the fuck out.
Envy
He like,
said
look, just
Junior,
take
not
your ass
not
on.
Thomas Junior.
Thomas Cooper, Dirty Socks, niggas in the van, Junior.
Producer baby, producer Junior.
He gonna
Hold
little
on, Black
little he
Queen.
gonna leave me. He gonna
Black
leave
Queen.
me, Junior.
Hold on. Black Queen, let Crystal up real
Cooper
quick.
Soul.
I'm gonna start calling him, he gonna leave me, Junior. That's his name.
You
Little
hear
he
me?
gonna leave me. He gonna leave me.
Coco, eh? Coco.
My Daryl Jr.
Black Queen.
That baby.
Black Queen.
Security. Y'all too invested. Go get a
Can
job
y'all hear me?
investigating.
Black Queen.
Oh yeah, April. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let me mute.
Y'all tripping. Oh, Crystal want to come up real quick, Black Queen.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
All right. I'm gonna have to start meeting
Hey
y'all here.
y'all, hey boo.
Hey,
Yo, Candy,
love.
first of all, I just need you to say it for me one more again about the baby not being his. But before you do that, let's just point out a couple of things. Let's remember that one time when she told that story about the Hebrew Israelite lady that was already pregnant and then she had got married and the man accepted the baby. Remember she told us that story? She was on one of her lives and she was
Yes,
telling
I do. I
she
sure
told
do.
us a whole story about a Hebrew Israelite lady that was pregnant already, and the
And
man,
marry her man.
married her and
Yep.
accepted the baby, and so it wouldn't even matter. Let's go there. So that
Hmm.
was the first setup, and then the second setup was when she did that audio at the doctor, and then they said that the baby was like 12 weeks and something, but then she showed us that ultrasound that said 10 weeks and 2 days, but the date time was sitting inside of the placenta. I ain't never seen it like that. Then it was all, blacked out at the very top. It looked weird. So I ain't never seen an ultrasound look like that. And that baby was extra grown. And then Thomas, who ain't never had no baby before, is up here telling us how the baby be super busy and doing backflips and shit. But I ain't never in my life seen a baby that's only like 3 months or allegedly supposed to be 3 months because that's how long y'all been married. How was this baby doing black flips, kicking, and everything? Y'all feel it like she should barely feel a flutter. It should feel like gas at this moment. So let's go there. So,
Right.
but
Ain't
Candy
no such
said
thing as no
for
big
me,
baby when you 12 weeks.
yep.
Hey, y'all.
Muriel says
We
they've
get
been
on
married
social
since
good.
July 7th and she's pregnant with Thomas's child. Thomas said Muriel came here for. Wait, Muriel was
Y'all,
pregnant when she came there.
we get closer to the box. We gonna finish. Don't you got more to read? Any more to read?
Yep. And
Yeah.
then y'all got the call, but um, Candy, can you just say you made my nipples hard? Just say it one more time when she said she was pregnant, and then what time is say? Just one more time.
Muriel states they've been married since July 7th, 2023, and she's pregnant with Thomas's baby. Thomas states she was pregnant when she got it.
Oh my God, right there. Oh my
I
God.
hate y'all. This shit is tea. Muriel, where is you at,
Okay.
girl?
Don't you got another part to read? Was it something at
Ugh.
the bottom? What was it?
Oh yeah, but I need a second, y'all. I'm sorry. My bad. I had to brush my teeth real quick. For all my smokers, brush your lips and your teeth when you get done smoking so you don't have black lips. Okay. Alright, where we at? Girl. Let me scroll down. Oh damn. Wait, I gotta delete something. I ain't got no storage. Okay, what is this? Constitutional rights certificate of notification.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is
Oh,
Mary.
okay, they had her. Let me see.
Hey,
Okay, I have a right to remain silent. Any statement I make, I have a right to an attorney if I cannot afford an attorney. Okay, this is just her applying for a public defender.
Candy, really quick, because I'm
Yes.
at work, so I'm gonna get down. But April, can we go ahead and start a list on the possibilities of baby daddies? Because I have three in mind that they could be. So if there's anybody out there that we can just start a list on who's possibly could be her baby daddy.
Okay, cool. We sure will. Cooper, the DJ dude. Um, damn, who else? The Dirty Socks dude from the van.
He gonna need me. He
I
gonna
don't know
need
who else. All right, go ahead, finish reading, girl. Look, Jeannie said Dirty Socks. Oh, the thief.
me. Okay, I know it's some new people in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and run it down. Um, I'm gonna have to pass this off to someone because I have to start my daughter's not list in a second. But okay, so her charge: aggravated felonious assault. Is okay? That's a felony, right? Isn't that what felonious means?
I
Or
don't know
No,
nothing
felonious
about
shit?
that.
no, it's not.
No. Oh, okay. What the fuck is felonious mean then?
Damn.
It
Oh,
says
that's what the
okay.
SPL was for.
It says victim of aggravated felonious assault, family, other weapon, domestic, lethal cutting instrument, ice pick, axe, etc. Turn that down, please. 1 second. I just gotta read something real quick, girl. Okay. The location was Curry Ave. Muriel Beth arrested. The victim, Thomas Earl Stinson, relationship married, weapon used machete. On this date, 9/21/23, at approximately 900 hours, my partner and I were dispatched to Curry Ave in regards to a domestic violence incident. Upon arrival, I made contact with Thomas Stinson, the victim. He was waiting at the front door for them. My partner and I spoke with Thomas outside while the officer spoke with Muriel inside. Thomas stated that at approximately 8:50 hours, he and Muriel had a verbal altercation in regard to their living situation. Thomas stated that Muriel told him on a previous date that she is bipolar. Thomas stated that they were arguing in the front room of the location. Thomas stated that during their verbal altercation, Muriel went to the bedroom and retrieved a machete. Thomas stated that when Muriel came back to the front room area, she was holding that motherfucking machete with the blade resting on her shoulder. Huh. Looking crazy as the fuck. Imagine that, a big ass Amazon bitch. Thomas ain't but what, 4'11"?
That shit
Baby.
started so young, for real. Like it should go hard. And y'all need to go ahead and run my sis April up. Run
Yes,
that
run my girl
motherfucking
up.
911 call that Yummy has as well, bitch. Y'all need to go ahead and run her up for that call to be played, please. Thank you.
Yes, we definitely got the
Quit
911 call.
sleeping on her.
Okay, stop sleeping on night bone. Yes. So, okay. So Thomas, where I'm at. Okay, Thomas stated, da 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 da. The front door. Okay, the machete resting on her shoulder. Thomas stated that he and Muriel continued to argue, but Muriel did not threaten him. Thomas stated that Muriel eventually returned to the bedroom and put the machete away. He recovered the machete from the bedroom and hid it in the lower level of the home in fear that Muriel might obtain it and assault him with it. Thomas stated that this is not the first time that Muriel has tried to use said weapon against him. This is not the first time. Thomas stated that after he placed the machete in the lower level, he stayed in the lower level and dialed 911 due to fear that Muriel may cause harm to him. Thomas stated that as he was in the lower level, he heard Muriel begin to throw shit all around the main level of the location. Thomas stated that he was not injured and did not need medical treatment at that time. Muriel was arrested for domestic violence, felonious assault, and transported to WPD jail.
I'm Googling
Now,
it
keep in
now,
mind,
y'all.
y'all, she got to that jail, she acted a motherfucking fool. Now, Thomas permitted my partner and I into the location where we observed miscellaneous items scattered throughout the kitchen floor. I'm sorry, y'all know my baby don't feel good. Come on, booty. Okay. My bad, y'all. Where was I? Oh, Thomas permitted us into there. We seen items scattered throughout the kitchen floor. I observed there to be a garbage can knocked over in the kitchen as well. Thomas guided me to where he stored his machete on the lower level. I observed a machete with a black handle and a black sheath in a cupboard next to the dryer. I notified dispatch for an evidence tech to make the location. I provided Thomas with the WPD report in regard to this incident along with domestic rights form and a PPO form. Thomas stated he did not wish to fill out a written statement. I advised Thomas to follow up with our detective in regard to this incident so he can retrieve a copy of the report. However, there is a no contact order in place. Okay, on 9/21/23.
Oh, just baby doll. Why it ain't showing your name or nothing? Click it one more time. It's not showing your name or nothing. That's why I keep putting you down. I thought it might have been her trying to come the fuck up. Click it one more time, baby doll. What's
On
wrong with
nine
this
twenty
shit?
one 23 at 9:11 hours, I, Officer Verbeek,
See? Let me see.
working B50, along with Officer Correct and Jay Patterson, were dispatched to Curry Ave for a domestic violence incident. Now, this is the report where they spoke to Miriam. Officers arrived on scene and made contact with the male, Thomas Stinson, at the front door. Thomas stepped out and spoke to Officer Carrick and Patterson in the driveway. Officer Mancini and myself stepped inside the front living room and spoke to the female half, Muriel Clumsy, who was visually upset, crying, and very emotional. Shout out to Officer Mancini. Every time I read it, I think about P. Muriel stated she noticed the security code to the alarm was changed and she was unable to let their puppy out to use the bathroom, which caused an accident in the house from the dog. Muriel was questioning Thomas and had a heated argument started. Muriel stated it was her birthday and got even more upset over the fact that Thomas had canceled their dinner reservation. Muriel stated she started throwing items around in the dining/kitchen area, but nothing directly at Thomas. When asked if the altercation was physical, Muriel stated, quotations, no, I was on him. Talk to me, in quotations, and did a shrugging motion with her arms. Muriel stated that her and Thomas had been married since July 7th of this year and had been living together. Muriel also stated she was pregnant with Thomas's child. Thomas stated she was pregnant when she got there. Parentheses, Muriel. A21 advised Muriel was to be arrested for aggravated DV. Myself and Officer Mancini advised Muriel she was under arrest for domestic violence and she was placed in handcuffs and secured in my scout car. Muriel was transported to WPD jail where female officer Kay Legendre conducted a search of Muriel. Muriel was then turned over to jail staff. Due to Muriel being so upset and crying, she would not answer any of the booking medical questions. While processing another prisoner at approximately 20:35 hours, officers heard female prisoner Muriel Crumsey screaming. When we brought the other prisoner back to A block, I spoke with Crumsey, who stated she was so excited while talking on the phone to her friend, she started jumping up and down and rolled her right ankle. Crumsey was screaming and crying loudly. Officers did not note any visible injury. I called Sergeant Johnson, who responded to the jail. After speaking with Crumsey, Sergeant Johnson advised me to have WFD respond to the jail. At 2000 hours, I did a cell check. At that time, Crumsey was crying, but made no complaint of any injury. Crumsey was transported to Ascension Hospital by WFD Squad 4. On 9/21/23 at approximately 20:58, Officer Sadok and I, Officer Bliss, responded to WPD jail for WFD transporting Muriel to Ascension Macomb. Per jail staff, Muriel was on the phone and became excited and started jumping up and down and hurt her right foot. I rode with WFD to the hospital while Officer Sadok followed. Muriel was treated. They have it blanked out with what she was treated with. Muriel was discharged and transported back to WPD jail. Dispatch 953 conducted the female search and Muriel was turned over to the jail personnel. Muriel was quarantined in a jail, and I don't know why. I wonder why would they do that? Because she had COVID, or maybe she was just acting so crazy. Why else would they need to quarantine her? Right? Isn't quarantine for like an illness, or
Yeah.
because she just had been acting crazy? I don't know.
She's
I ain't
pregnant.
been in jail in a while. They don't do that though. If you pregnant, they just put you in the med wing
But
with the other
COVID, they're backing
pregnant
out.
or crazy girls. Oh, okay. Back units on a run dismissed to go another priority run for
Okay,
another.
see, baby doll, it's
Okay.
not even showing. That's messed up. Can y'all see?
Okay, then she had some stuff where she signed, they read her rights and stuff. She had to initial writing like a fucking kindergartner. Looks crazy as hell. Can hardly read it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she wrote on here.
Okay,
Guess it's
listen,
just a copy of a written statement.
y'all. A quick definition of felonious assault. Felonious assault is when someone threatens or uses forces on another person, causing them to fear, harm, or injury. Felonious assault is when the assault is severe enough to be considered a felony, such as when a deadly weapon is used or when the intent is to commit another crime. That bitch going down. She's going down.
That's what I was gonna say. It's a felony because it was a weapon involved, and also, yeah, they do quarantine you to make sure you're not bringing anything in the jail. And she's pregnant. And when
Oh,
I said the pastor might be the daddy, I was talking about that raggedy jail pastor that married them.
oh yeah.
What?
The one that said she was a celebrity. Oh, and I had to also note this. They had it noted in quotations that Thomas did share his security footage with responding officer A51.
Wow.
So whatever she was in there doing got her ass locked the fuck up. But it doesn't say she directly strikes him.
But listen, it's a felonious assault is generally a felony of the second degree and is punishable by up to 8 years in prison and a fine of up to 15,000.
Right. She didn't have to hit him with it. It's the threat. That's a
Damn.
deadly weapon. It doesn't matter.
Wow.
But I told y'all she was gonna go to jail. I didn't know when, and I still think she's going. And I told y'all from the jump it was not his baby. Period. I don't
Yep.
know who the baby daddy is. If it's a sperm donor, that's what I'm gonna call him. In the van man baby, van life, whatever the fuck. But no. And Thomas, that's why he been treating her shitty. And she been trying so hard to make everybody think she's happy. That nigga wasn't going. Now she gonna be in jail getting whooped. And that is a helmet, period,
Right.
on her head.
Until she does right by her children. Yes, until she got to do right by them kids. Her life gonna stay in shambles. While she thinks she gagging everybody, she's gagged. Cause bitch, you ain't gagging shit. You done got gagged. BIGO wins again. Whore.
Right. Undefeated. Crystal, I'll hit you up. I've been in North Carolina all weekend. Thanks, April.
Oh, you welcome, baby. Was that baby doll, y'all? Or that's another one? All I seen is said baby doll. It won't show me her full name. Yep, he been threatening. Oh, let me get my
Hey, I
email.
was thinking maybe they had her quarantined because didn't somebody say something about drug paraphernalia?
Yes. But they were
So
saying
maybe
that
that
they didn't arrest her. She could have been arrested for it. So I don't know what they found. I don't know where that came from.
so
I'm
maybe
gonna
she
look for
might have
them.
been a high. She might have been under the influence. So they you know,
Oh, I'm out of
I
look.
don't know. Just a thought.
Oh, you right. And maybe that could have been it.
Hey, boo.
Hey, baby.
I'm not sure how the jails work up there, but I used to work at one. But they usually they'll quarantine any new inmates coming in,
Oh,
and
okay.
sometimes they'll keep them in isolation for 10 days just to make sure they don't have COVID.
Okay. So
That's what
that's
they
why.
usually do.
So that maybe that's why she had to sit for some. Well, she sat for a while. They didn't book her till 4 o'clock. She got locked up at 9 o'clock. On the 21st. Didn't get booked till 4 something on the 22nd. I know she
Child.
was hot.
The 21st was a Thursday.
Yep, on her birthday.
Damn.
Yep,
I don't
on
know how to
her
count it. Just see,
birthday.
I worked at a couple of prisons. They usually put them in isolation for 10 days when they first get there, just to make sure they ain't spreading shit, and make sure they ain't, ain't gonna get shit. That's
Right.
usually what they do.
But y'all, that's it on the
That's all.
paperwork.
That's a mess, girl. That good.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see. I'm gonna be looking over this paperwork. Seeing if there anything that we missed.
Hey, April.
Hey, baby.
This is probably minor at this point, but this is why it's hard to scam the government because she's keeping her own paper trail. This also debunks her saying that her and her spouse reside at two different locations. Now it's on paper and on record that she, in fact, does reside at the same household as her
Oh,
husband.
oh,
So not only can CPS use this, but also the Social Security Administration now has verification of where she resides.
oh, you're right. Didn't think of it, but you're right.
Yes, whoever is contacting Social Security, Social Services, or whatever, yes, I will send you the copy of that page in a police report where she admitted to staying there. Girl, I didn't think
Yeah.
about that.
Whoever that
Yes,
is
hit me
real
up. I'll
smart.
get it to you.
Oh my God. It's my storage. It's crazy. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Hello, good morning, April.
Good morning, good afternoon, babe.
Whatever time it is. Good afternoon, Candy. Good afternoon,
Oh yeah, it's
everybody.
still morning where you at.
Yes, I agree with I can't remember the name that said like the quarantine could be um, to see if they have any kind of diseases or anything because COVID is coming back out pretty strong.
Right.
And it also could be because she was acting kind of bipolar and suicidal, like wanting to cut him. And obviously, she was acting cuckoo on the phone, jumping up and down and started screaming. So basically, they sitting there thinking that either she could be suicidal or she may hurt somebody else. Um, I also had said a while back that she was going to use being crazy to do some crazy shit to him and try to get off with it. Because you remember how she was saying that she went to see her therapist or her doctor or whatever, so she didn't have to take no medications while she was pregnant.
Yep.
So
Yep.
she probably going to try to use that
Yep. Use
as
that as an excuse.
a reason to why she went out, because the doctor and them told her she didn't have to take her medication. So pretty much it's gonna be their fault that she's acting like that. That
Yep.
girl is calculated and will do anything and everything to try and keep people hooked around her finger.
But listen,
Like she used pregnancy as a
she had court today,
I'm listening.
and they must start back letting her see her kids. Cause she was in the comments saying, "Ask my baby daddies. I can see my kids now." So I guess she back seeing her
She might be
kids.
lying. That girl lies so much.
They must don't
I
know
wouldn't
about her
believe
getting
it.
locked up over the damn weekend.
Right.
But they will know
And then
soon,
if
but
she is getting to see the baby dad, I mean, if she is getting to see the babies, I'm pretty sure she done bribed the husband. I mean, the baby dad is like, either she gonna give him some sex, or
I
that if
know
they
she
don't
went to
say
court.
nothing,
She went to court.
oh, and they really did give it back to her,
That's what she
or
said in the
that's just what she
comments.
said.
Yeah.
She be lying.
So I don't know.
That girl be lying.
The baby
I
daddy was
guess
just in
what?
here.
You said her baby daddy was in here?
Somebody didn't know the baby daddy or something. Because they was like, I need the paperwork to give to him. So they need that paperwork.
Oh, damn. So do y'all think that Thomas is gonna take her back?
She already back at the house.
She was sitting on the gray couch. That's not the kind of couch he got.
I thought it was.
Hey, the detective says she is not with Thomas. She's not at
I
his
don't
house
think
unless
so.
he's hiding her in there. She ain't there.
And that
They
gray
sent the
limp that
unit
she had
over
beside
there.
the couch.
Oh
Who
my God,
they
I
sent the
got
Beside the
the
unit over there
video.
who made contact with the tenant of the house, and she is not there, according to the tenant, who I'm guessing is Thomas.
They lied.
Oh, I
Her ass
could
in
be
there. She got
wrong.
two
I could
videos.
be wrong.
I don't know. That's what she said. She got confirmation. She sent the unit over there. They
Yeah,
made contact with
you can
the
lie.
tenant of the house, and he said she's not there. I don't know.
She not going
And
over
if they
there.
did lie, they'll be in super trouble. So,
Right? That's on their ass. Yep.
I think he really trying to get it over with before the 90 days so he can do an annulment. Has it been 90 days, 3 months already? that they've been married?
Say it again.
Has it been 3 months that they've been married? I I think he's trying to get rid of her.
Um, no, they said no, it haven't been 3 months. Y'all
Oh
know I don't do
wow.
the T thing. Y'all know the T thing is
Now,
not.
yeah, I didn't have the video to
You
send
just
to
come over
her,
here
but
and
I told her, when she said they sent the unit over there and they did make contact with a tenant and he said that, she's not there. I told her that I believe that she was because of social media, and she said just send her the videos. If the videos contradict what was told to the officer, they'll get to the bottom of it.
ooh.
So
Mm.
that's what I'm doing
So
now,
that's the
getting the video together
probation, not
to send to
probation
her.
officer. What's the that? What is she the one that you've been talking to?
The detective that's on her case.
Detective. Okay, okay,
Yeah, because she has a not. They have a
okay.
no contact order. So
Well, we shall see. She talking all that shit in the comments. She probably back in here on for another foo-foo. Do y'all know her foo-foo names?
no, we don't. But I really don't like how Tristan did that,
Hey,
and I hope you take his
Candy,
admin, girl.
Candy,
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone.
be good.
Okay, okay. Let me mute. I just love the
Okay.
fact that we
All the
was
teams gotta
dogging
keep.
her in her face.
We a
I love
team.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
look. He said she got like 12 foo-foos. She got all these fucking foo-foos.
Oh, well then she probably in here then. Oh, Muriel got a lot of pupils.
Damn.
Oh
So
yeah,
April,
she
are you
probably
gonna
in here.
cover that other mess later on this evening? Did you get the recording, or you want me to find
That's
it and
what we
send it to
waiting
you?
on.
Of
The
Charlie
911.
now?
Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
played
waiting
it
for
last
the
night.
911.
Oh, you got all of that. Okay.
I played it last night.
No, I'm talking about the new one that he just did.
Oh no, we didn't see that.
Oh my God, he
It'll
debunked
be
everything. That
it'll be on
he called the
YouTube.
drug dealers, huh?
Who?
Oh, it'll be on YouTube, but
Charlie.
we worried about Muriel ass right now.
Yeah, I'm saying for later on, I'm gonna go find it for you.
Okay. And send
Y'all
it
be
to me.
breaking stuff down real good over here.
Okay, and
Does
send
Y'all
it to
anybody
be
me.
have a recording of her live? They said she went live on BIGO. What was she talking about?
She didn't say nothing. She just sit there and smiled like she was retarded
Right, ain't
and
nothing she could say,
Yeah.
cause
shined the
ain't nobody
camera around
lying
a
on her
little bit,
ass. She
then
go, I
turned
got
it
the
off
real
real
report.
quick. She had a wig
What about the
fixed, her
911
edges
call? Oh,
laid
it's
down.
coming.
No, she
The
got it.
detective, she was able to release me the incident report
I
without
got it,
waiting,
love
but
bug.
she said she doesn't have she don't have like access to the 911 call, so I had to put in an official FOIA request. And I'm just waiting.
So when you do that kind of stuff, who do you contact to get 911 call? Y'all be on top of everything. I don't know how to
It's
do
called
none
a
of that
FOIA.
stuff.
It's called a FOIA request.
Say it one more
I'll put it
time.
in the comments. It's called a FOIA
Okay.
request.
Y'all be on top of it,
Oh
boy.
yeah, I also requested the body cam footage. Yes, I did. So I got the body cam footage and the 911 call on the way. Yes, ma'am.
Y'all don't be playing.
Oh, baby.
Um,
But okay, I'm gonna step down. I love y'all. I'll be in the
all right. Love you,
comments.
Pray. Love you, baby. I keep saying
Alrighty.
I'm a call and I don't. Girl, I get on here
Yes, I
and get
know.
sidetracked. The tree was in
How to let me down? I can't see the button.
Okay, I got it, babe.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I got it, love bug. That's what I'm saying. She got her scarf on her head. It's a black scarf on her head. She's sitting on a gray couch and she's smiling like she thinking she gagged somebody. Girl, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on.
She did gag somebody. She gagged her damn self.
Thomas.
The hell? Like she always do.
No, she gagged motherfucking Thomas. That's about it.
Right.
With that
Right.
machete. With that machete. He talked so much shit, you know. Oh, damn. You know, he said so much stuff that we wanted him and, you know, we were just
Mm-hmm.
jealous and all that. Do you think We want you. She's whooping on you. Damn, why I can't get this? Mm. Okay, there you go. Manage.
Okay, somebody going over there right now again.
For real?
Hmm.
Right, Crystal? Exactly.
And somebody else sending her something because she said she got footage from somebody else. She got an email from some other person.
Oh, good.
I don't even have to send it. Hmm. Yes, and then she also asked me what was the app the girl was on. So she probably in the window her damn self. The fucking detective.
Good. Because Muriel
She
think it's
asked
a
me what
joke.
app it was. I told her she didn't have to make no thing to go and to go in and watch.
She had videos and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah.
April, Muriel was definitely at that house. She probably left when y'all guys gave her a heads up that y'all was gonna call 12 on her.
I know we got to be
Probably,
quiet.
yeah, because she politely probably called Rochelle and said, "Can you come scoop me in your caravan?"
Or
Also,
that house
you know
big. She
that
could be
picture,
hiding.
the report you guys read this morning made that picture of him kissing her stomach really comedy because why?
Right.
I want to know, like, what, Thomas, you got some explaining to do. We want to know about that picture. What's the
Right.
backstory?
Yeah. If you know it ain't your baby, you was kissing on that stomach. She came near pregnant. I'm telling you, that's probably what the argument was about, y'all. The argument probably was about the baby not being his. Oh, y'all,
Okay.
we need like 6K, y'all, to get me to the box.
Okay, real quick, April. What y'all addressing the same thing that I've been trying to say, but I wasn't able to get up here. When you were saying that the police said that it looked like it was empty in there, the police got to do better about checking because there was a girl that called in and called the police to say that she was in danger and that this dude done killed her auntie or something, and she was in that house hiding and trying to stay quiet. The police went, knocked on the door, and nobody answered, and they just left. And that girl ended up getting killed. Her aunt, and he killed everybody. So them just riding past and looking, just a quick peep, that don't be good enough, especially when there's some dangerous stuff going on. And police do tend to do that sometimes.
Right. Yeah, they need to start checking. But they
Right.
probably got to have a warrant to go in.
Not if somebody like a wellness check and all of that kind of stuff, you need to go inside.
You know what she said? He ate me soon as I got home. Like, girl, is that something big? Like, that's how you can tell she's very childish. She's childish.
Right.
Because
What
you
the
worried
hell?
about getting ate. Oh, he ate me. She didn't say he bought me a house and bought me some property. No, he ate me. Girl, get the out of here.
Okay, so let's start off with she claimed that this man is this really clean guy, but he naked headed a girl that he met off at a party line who said her name was Lisa. So Devon, Charlie, or I'm sorry, Carly, Patrick, and Lisa had a train because he was three people and she is two. Let's start
Mm-hmm.
there.
And
Because
let's be
remember,
clear.
she said
This man said he was in a relationship with a woman for what, 14 years, and that woman cheated on
13
him
years.
13 years, and that woman cheated on him multiple times, but yet he still brags about never going to the doctor because he's asymptomatic. Wouldn't that make you want to go to the doctor even more
Right,
if you
thank
know that
you.
you don't have symptoms for shit? I
Right,
mean, mm, yuck.
So if he munching jailhouse cooter, because we know she doesn't wash properly, and we not going to say that she's clean now because she's with him, because she still wears her clothes for days in a row. The time she had on that white dress with all them stains on it up the front, on camera, looking disgusting.
right.
Her hair is never combed. That tooth is gray as heck in the front.
Right. And let's be
And
clear. Let's be clear. Thomas claims that he's such a clean guy and all that shit. But you knew her for 15 minutes before you nutted in her, raw dogged her.
Right.
He
Like
raw dogged a girl with
what?
7 kids with multiple daddies that snatched up by the state and thought that she was a good candidate to move in his house and be a wife.
Hmm.
What quality did she have when she made him that piece of wood that she called a roast? He should have known she wasn't right. So not only did you lose your kids, you have 7 kids and you can't cook. What was the redeeming quality that she had that he said, I want this forever? And we
Right.
supposed to think he is all right. We supposed to think he is smart. We
Hmm.
supposed to think he got sense of himself.
Hmm.
Like, come on. Seriously? Let's be for real. Let's just be for real, people. That
Right.
man ain't got no sense. And anybody who think that she ain't at his house or he's not gonna take her back, they crazy too. I've been said that she was gonna be right back.